Hey guys, so I think it was Thursday. I posted a video here, a video like this where I'm talking to the camera, and for some reason I just had been feeling really nervous about showing my face and not doing the voiceovers I've been doing, and so I posted one, and someone that I know who is from another area of my life, I know him in a personal capacity as an acquaintance, said something really mean that it was rubbish and all this stuff, just unnecessary, and I blocked him now. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is not because we don't have haters. Sometimes when we're doing social media content and we're in the public eye, it's totally normal. But if it feels like it's kind of a personal attack from someone you know personally, it hits differently. And it made me evaluate whether I had a belief or some sort of energy to heal that was creating this experience. So I checked myself in, a way that I know how to do, that I do my own self-healing. And I found a belief. I just cleared that it was safe to be visible because I was, like I said, I was feeling nervous making videos. And I found a belief that I would be attacked if I was in my power. And that was a belief. Beliefs can come, or energies, however you want to look at it, they can come from ancestral, through your family line, they can come from past lives, but more often than not, the energy comes from this lifetime. And I had an energy from this lifetime, from my childhood, that it wasn't safe to be in my power. It doesn't matter how I got that energy, but I cleared it, and I expect that I'll have a different experience. Obviously, I think I said that I blocked the guy. Um, and I also had a couple of other people before I found the belief being rude to me out of the blue, which normally doesn't happen to me. So it was just like, oh, she's in her power. We're gonna pull her back. Is this kind of vibe? So this happened to me actually when I was working at Harvey Nichols as a healer. It's a big department store in London, and I worked there for years. When I first started, I had some funny beliefs about that it wasn't safe and I was going to get attacked from who knows where. I don't remember. I cleared them. And the beginning, I had some hate mail. I had some really horrible people coming in for sessions, and then everything evened out. So anyway, I'm telling you this story because if you look at who you're being, what timeline you're in, and the beliefs you have, um, and look at, if you can, where they're from, like they're from your family, your experience in your experience with your family system. Usually, that's where it comes from. And you look at kind of, is it your inner child? If you can look at that healing, and you may need a healer to help you with this, but if you can clear some of these core beliefs, your timeline shifts. Your entire reality shifts, just like it did when I was working at Harvey Nicks. That's what we called it, Harvey Nichols. I was having these horrible people coming in and challenging me, and it was a lot of my time at the beginning. And then it just vanishes because I leave the timeline. I remember one time I had ants on my floor in my kitchen. I was doing yoga on the floor. And I was like, what is going on? And I just did a clearing just in case. And I'm telling you, believe me when I say this, the ants vanished into thin air. I left the timeline with the ants. I promise. I swear to God, I was no longer in the timeline with the ants, and they vanished before my eyes. So it depends. Your beliefs create your timeline. Your beliefs and your experiences, and how committed you are to that version of reality creates your timeline. So if you want some help going through this, if you want to get into a better timeline for you and experience life in a much nicer way, it can be amazing, it can be magical, it can be blissful, get in touch, because I offer timeline jumping manifestation coaching sessions. Again, it's Kristen Taylor. Have a great day. Love and sparkling light.